They told me my family's land didn't exist anymore. Pause 2 seconds. I stared at the letter in my hands. My east pasture, 2,500 acres of hills, streams, and 3 generations of Danvers. Legacy was claimed by the Pine Valley Estates HOA. Pause. At the top, Karen Middlesworth, HOA President. She wasn't just knocking on my door. She was trying to erase my family's legacy. My name is Marcus Danvers. I inherited the Danvers Ranch 42 years ago. This land isn't just property, it's a lifetime of memories, cattle, and sunsets that take your breath away. But across the fence lies another world, Pine Valley Estates. Perfect lawns, cookie-cutter mansions, and Karen, the queen of control, running her HOA like an army general. Karen had rules for everything. Birdhouses, mailbox colors, even kids' bicycles. But one day she decided her didn't stop at the gates. It extended into my ranch. Pause for effect. The first sign? Landscapers installing a hiking trail through my eastern pasture. Solar lights, benches, even a plaque praising her visionary leadership. I asked the crew chief, who authorized this? He shrugged. Karen. That night, I loaded every bench and light into my truck and delivered it to her driveway. Her reaction? Screaming red-faced rage. I said, just returning your property to your property. Maybe you can return mine the same way. Karen didn't stop. She filed a lawsuit, trespassing, property damage, interfering with community improvements. My lawyer laughed. The judge dismissed it in 2 weeks, but Karen escalated. She reported me to the EPA for uncontrolled bovine waste, mailed violation notices as if I were a resident of her area, and the pinnacle of absurdity, a process server, in a full suit, trying to serve legal papers to my 2,000-pound bull, Thunder. Pause for comedic tension. I snapped a photo. That picture would later save me in court. The county hearing arrived. Karen had binders, charts, PowerPoint slides, and 2 expert witnesses. She accused me of tax fraud, illegal grazing, and regulatory defiance. When I spoke calmly, I laid out dismissed lawsuit, frivolous notices, and the photo of Thunder receiving legal papers. The commissioners dismissed her claims in minutes, just when I thought it was over. 2 weeks later, a developer called Mr. Danvers. We purchased 40 acres from Pine Valley Estates HOA, but the deed says you still own it. Pause 2 seconds. Karen had sold my land. Fake surveys, forged property descriptions, counterfeit tax records. The HOA had conned a developer out of $1.2 million. Before calling the district attorney, I dug into old records, and that's when I found the twist Karen never expected. Decades ago, when Pine Valley Estates was developed, the original seller retained water rights and easements under the property. My grandfather had purchased them. This meant the artificial lakes, fountains, and 12 most expensive lakefront homes built on land that legally belonged to the Danvers family. Karen had been living on my land all along. When I showed my lawyer, Jim Hendris, the documents, he nearly fell off his chair. Marcus, she's been screaming about trespassing for a year. Turns out she's the trespasser. Karen had tried everything. Lawsuits, complaints, violation notices, serving papers to my cattle. But her obsession revealed a truth she never imagined. She had been living on stolen land. My victory wasn't just legal, it was justice. The Danvers Ranch stood taller than ever. For 3 generations, my family nurtured this land. And no HOA, no matter how ruthless, could ever take that away. Remember this, some battles are worth fighting, especially when they involve your family, your legacy, and your land.